We're finally here.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is... Where are we Whoa. This place... Look, it's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the One Within. But should the One Within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait!
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you believe your present self has greater certainty than your former. But have you real? I'm here to show you my... We are both warriors. And the
Wait!
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body, as she indicates. But inside a realm of consciousness, though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets Hei's showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... I would not...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty. It inherits A's. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination. Only rules. Those were my thoughts. Now, they are tower. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! The Kitsune and Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Torn to oblivion! Euthymia crumbles before me.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess, but how long can your will...
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion.
Then, does that mean...
Maybe. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. I fight for the... I vow to the subjects of Inazuma during my absence.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still. Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might never leave again. Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen. Oh, but we also can't get... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both... Oh, you're right. Paimon, who knows if she really...
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, impossibly stubborn. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. But rushed into it without thinking. Well put. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of...
Is she playing dumb?
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, all I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer a...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is... Anyway, we needn't worry about the... First things first. Follow... Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract... In other words...
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't...
Yes, no need to try and Everything is turbulent. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness...
What? Alright, well, I might stay here then.
Suit yourself. Worst case...
Paimon had it up to here with both of you! Fine!
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinary. By the way, remember to focus constantly. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years? This is a duel to It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Over countless battles, not once have you lost. And never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity for your firm commitment to enforcing the... You bring honor to the title of... Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're... Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. You have endured. I will endure forever. Shine down! There is no escape! This is the end. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, yet my reason, and whenever I think of this, I feel something. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only When I clasped Muso Ishin in my... It was at once a familiar feeling. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer... From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless... You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will... But as a warrior, I look for... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having... I should have been the one to impart these ideas. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place... in my present form, but I know that this... Don't look down on... It was with this possibility in mind. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the... No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot... Perhaps that is the reason why you... And yet, that sense of disorderliness...
I don't fully...
Well...
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up.
I know you've always perceived there was some... You've tried in the past to prove to me...
No.
The sacred
Now he's...
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted, and obviously I played my part. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you... Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly... You were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen? But it turned out you had come to rescue. You too have my thanks.
Hey, how are you?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there.
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, she even... It's all thanks to her that Inazuma I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from... Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You...
Makoto said the exact.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for... Actually, no. Forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity. I don't doubt that many challenges. I'm looking forward to it.